Brewer Thursday! Woo! We're at Odell Brewing Company in Fort Collins, which is, quite frankly, the most awesome brewery I think I've ever been in.
This has to be one of the most beautiful facilities I've ever seen. I mean, It's really amazing.
Thank you.
And being teased with us is Jeff Doyle, one of the brewers here.
Hello. Pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. New Brew Thursday.
New Brew Thursday. So, what are we drinking today?
Today we have Woodcut number 6. Just released a couple of days ago on a Saturday. It's the 6th in our line. They're one-offs. It'll probably never be made again, and it's got some experimental hops that haven't been used in bottled beer before.
Right on.
Oh, nice. Right,
well, cheers to that.
Yeah. Is it one of those things where, like, the hops aren't even named? It's just like a number, XJ3127 or something like that?
Correct. Yeah, we actually.
Did he actually get the number correct?
Yeah. Pretty good guess,
SJC 123.
He had a 1 in 100 million. And,
XYZ123. I mean, come on, it's the best name for a hop ever.
It's what we're going to call the beer too, but Woodcut just happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Woodcut XKZ.
So, I mean, with the Woodcut series, they're all variations. Are they kind of variations on the same beer? Are they all radically different beers? How does that work?
It's a different style every time. They're all aged in virgin toasted oak barrels, but it's something we've never made before every time.
Nice. So, I mean, how do you guys conceptualize that? Is it just like, we've got barrels and this sounds like it would be fun, or do you have an idea of what you want to do ahead of time, or?
No. It's oftentimes a group consensus. We all throw out some ideas of styles we want to play with, and there's always one that floats to the top.
Nice. Which one's been your favorite?
This one definitely, and it's really good. Young. A lot of the woodcuts, I'd say 18 to 36 months of age beyond when we sell them is fantastic. But this one, especially with those hops, it's
extremely. I think I've had 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. I didn't get 3.
2 was great.
Yeah.
I love 2, the golden ale. Drinkability is paramount. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the Woodcut series is really kind of really shown what you guys can do with different styles and the barrel aging, which is awesome. And you also did like the deconstruction line, which was fantastic. And Sabotage, I think, which is another one. Saboteur, that's right. Saboteur. I was thinking the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I think that a lot.
Telling all y'all, it's Saboteur.
Yeah, so I mean, like, you guys have been, because you're known for like 90 Shilling and Easy Street and your IPA. I mean, your IPA and your Pale Ale are available all over the Midwest, and they're amazing beers. But these ones that you've been putting out over the last couple of years have just really started to show what you guys can do, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's tons of fun, and that's really what we set out to do is have a lot of fun and expand our capabilities and try new things. And the Woodcut was something we wanted to give them a grand cru, our best offering. We wanted to show our customers appreciation by building the best beer we could come up
with.
And
these are limited release?
Yep.
So how much like nice. How many bottles do you put out normally for the Woodcut series?
There's usually about 4,000.
4,000. Okay. Nice. Right on. So yeah, they are hard to find and that kind of thing, but they're worth finding.
Yeah,
absolutely. So, and every now and then a Woodcut shows up at a bottle share, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to wrap my lips around that.
Yeah.
So,
thank you.
But we're sitting in the tasting room, and it's GABF weekend, so of course it's busy and stuff's going on and everybody's crazy. But one thing that really struck me about, I mean, your brewery as a whole is extremely beautiful. I mean, it's just incredibly beautiful. But being inside the tasting room, I feel like I'm in one of the labels. Like, the tasting room is so well branded as far as like what you guys, the labels you put out, which are, and your standard line of labels, they're very beautiful anyway. Like, you guys do a lot of really cool artwork, and a lot of the labels are just so cool, and you really just kind of feel like you're in one of them when you're sitting in this tasting room. So it's just...
It's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like you kind of fall down the beer rabbit hole. So.
Well, feel's a big part of it, man. Our beer hopefully is reflected in the label, and we want it to be comfortable and inviting.
Right on.
The tap room hopefully commits that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, what's in store for Odell's? What are you guys doing next?
Oh wow, we've got a big expansion coming. Another expansion pushing out. We're going to buy.
Are you opening a brewery in South Carolina?
No,
it's North Carolina. First of all.
Oh dang! I always confuse the two. Sorry.
No, there's going to be plenty of beer in Nashville, but nope. We plan to stay here. We're gonna open a brewery right there.
Nice.
Nice.
We're going to do about a 100-barrel system. We've got that all ordered up. Should free things up a little bit. We may expand into a couple of new states.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where is your beer available now? Because unfortunately, we're in Southern California, and apparently they can get it in Arizona.
Yeah,
but
Arizona's
it's not available.
We get a little bit in Southern California, don't we?
I don't know.
Not legally, but hopefully.
Yeah, well, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how far out do you guys go?
Let's see, we're in 10 states, I believe 6 of which directly touch the state of Colorado, directly border. We got South Dakota, Minnesota, Nebraska, Wyoming, Idaho, Arizona, New Mexico, Kansas, Missouri,
Nice.
Right on.
Colorado. And still to this day, 70% of everything we produce is distributed right here in Colorado.
Nice.
Drank fresh, and actually 30% of it
Drink
is
local. Live local.
self-distributed by us right here in Fort Collins, Colorado. So
Yeah, it's funny because whenever I myself have only been out to GABF one time. I was only here last year, but it was, there's like you go there. We have like bottle shares and things like that. There's all kinds of like wacky beer and everything like that. But if I just want a beer, Odell IPA is usually the one that I can't get where I'm at, and so it's just such a wonderful just go-to beer that's local around here.
Every now and then I have to go to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever been up there, but
Sure
there's a
have.
place
I'm from
called.
Spearfish.
Oh, okay. There's a place called Monk's House of Ale Repute, which is pretty much the only redeeming factor to Sioux Falls as far as I'm concerned.
Monk's House
and
Ale Repute. That's that's awesome.
Not bad. That's where I got. That's
Nice.
where I got the beer hair. The beer
Excellent.
itch, yeah.
Nice. But they always have Odell's IPA and the Pale Ale on tap, and so it's a nice, refreshing welcome to the city where it's like, yeah, all right, cool. So
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Drinkability again, and actually we really took a lot of our influence from the SoCal IPA style when we started building that. I really like the approachable, really high aroma hops and mild bittering hops. We cram the hops in, definitely. That's one thing we learned from Southern California is you can't put enough in.
Right.
But
Never have
there's
too much
never enough hops.
yeah, keep them out of the kettle. Stuff your hop back full and run them back through that if you need to.
After the expansion, you said you're going to be moving into other states, hopefully California.
Yeah, there's potential of
hopefully.
California. I think California's down the list a little. You guys have so much great beer there already that
Yeah, but we need more.
you can never have enough. But
We need you.
Yeah.
I don't mean Odell.
You had me at Odell.
it could happen one day.
You
It could happen one day. We made it out for the Firestone Walker Festival and we poured some Freak there. Actually,
Yeah, that was a great event.
I get to pour some Freak tonight. Actually, there's a gold medal session after the GABF of last year's gold medal winners.
Nice.
The GABF season, must be huge for you guys. Do you always is it one of those things where you're kind of like, oh, GABF is coming up, we're gonna be so busy,
Oh, no.
or you kind of look forward to it every year?
Yeah, well, and nothing lights a fire under your ass to get to cleaning more than
Knowing that 50,000 people will
all
be
your
wandering through
peers
your
and
brewery.
colleagues, yeah, they're coming to take a look, and I love how everyone pulls together, and this place just shines.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is normally this place is just full of rags and cobwebs
it's dirty.
and like the drunk dudes over
Floors
here and a
need
guy
to
that
be
vomits over the
mopped.
corner.
Yeah.
But this weekend we kind of cleared all those people out. So
Oh yeah.
And then they get people like us.
exactly.
riffraff.
Exactly. Those out of
All right,
town.
well, I really appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. I know it's
really
busy for you
appreciate you
guys,
coming
and I couldn't pass up another year without coming to Odell. I mean, this was in my head this year. I was like, all right, Odell's is a must. It's got to happen. I cannot do any other brewery unless I do Odell's.
Yeah,
So
it's a thrill for me personally, just because, like I said, this is such a beautiful place.
We're excited to have you.
Really excited to be here.
Give us a year, so we should have a full beer garden and a new brew house out with windows up into.
all right, I'm gonna hold you to that next GABF.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll buy around.
All
No
right,
problem.
all right.
Right on.
So we'll have to come back up and maybe we'll do a follow-up show with you guys.
Absolutely.
Love to
All right. Well,
I'll
as
have
always,
I'll have some new beers for you next year on Thursday.
excellent. As always, stay safe and drink beer. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.